Alrighty. G'day Poultry Gang. Today you'll be learning how to be a successful ambusher in Chivalry 2. This is a simple guide for beginners to learn arguably the hardest subclass to play in the game. What I'm about to teach you is based off my experience and playstyle, which I have plenty of videos showcasing my gameplay. You will fight extremely dirty, but all is fair on the battlefield. If anyone has problems, they can complain about it in chat while they wait to respawn. You'll be like a ninja, and people may despise you just like the samurai, but at the end of the day, it's all about having fun, and that's what really matters. This video will be split into 4 sections. Firstly, you'll get a class overview. Secondly, we'll be diving into different loadout choices. Thirdly, let's cover positioning. And lastly, we'll hop into a game and put everything we've learned into practice. So, let's have a look at the class, shall we? So, the Ambusher is a specialized assassin that benefits greatly from hitting unaware enemies in the back, or with melee weapons, or from distance with throwing knives. You'll be benefiting greatly from the class bonus that gives 25% bonus damage with projectile headshots. So basically, your throwing knives are dealing a quarter more damage than what they normally would. So that's pretty good. Okay. Next, you also have the Backstabber perk that gives, Backstabber class bonus, which gives 50% bonus damage from behind when you're using your native weapons. So for example, with the dagger, if you stab someone in the back, it's gonna do 75 damage on a light stab. Whereas if you stab them from the front, it only does 50. So anyway, that is a really good perk, which makes your weapons extremely deadly when hitting enemies from behind. Alright, and lastly, you also have the Murderer perk, where is it? Here. Or the Murderer like class bonus as well. So your special attacks charge your bandage kit faster. So what that means is you are rewarded greatly. You'll be supporting your team by hitting enemies in the back. You charge up your bandage kit, and your bandage kit will heal teammates. It's really good. Okay? So, other things that we need to go over are that you are not a frontline class because objectively speaking, your weapons are some of the shortest in the game. Like, if you just have a look at these sliders, they're not the most accurate, but as you can see, they are very short compared to say maybe a halberd, a polehammer, a spear, a glaive, quarterstaff, or golden dog. They're all very short, okay? So yeah, you have some of the shortest weapons. You don't have as much health as the other classes as well, as the other melee classes. You have 130 health, which is less than the Footman's 150, and less than the Knight's 175. So you are a bit of a slightly more squishy character. So you'll be more vulnerable to weapons such as like the Mesa that will two-shot you with light overhead attacks. Whereas that won't happen to Footman or Knights. So because other classes have more health and access to longer reach and generally harder hitting weapons than the Ambusher, it can often be difficult to close the distance and fight multiple enemies of a similar skill level. But however, the benefit of playing Ambusher is that you get the sweet feeling of letting backstabs dealing insanely fat damage to your opponents. There's also lots of outplay potential as well. That is very satisfying to defeat an opponent with some combat tricks. The access to the throwing knives that your class has, I'll go over them later, allows you to also engage enemies at distance. Your opponents cannot run towards you without getting harassed. They can also not run away unless they want a throwing knife in their back. And overall, the Ambusher also punishes sloppy fighters with extremely fast melee attacks or with throwing knives to the face. So that's some of the reasons why I love playing Ambusher so much. So anyway, let's go on and let's talk about your loadout options. So your primary source of high single target damage will be with the dagger against unsuspecting opponents. You will mainly be spamming special attacks to deal 100 damage to the chest of any opponent. Any hits to the back will deal 150 damage and one-shot archers, vanguards, and footmen. You basically just press your special attack and button and walk towards the enemy. It's really that simple. While your special attack is on cooldown, or if you need to take out an injured opponent, you'll use your light stabs. They're extremely fast and they deal a decent amount of damage. If you are fighting enemies that are aware of you, then your light slashes are very fast attacks that can be used to interrupt them. You can accelerate the slashes by turning in the direction that you are slashing so that they land even faster. So I'll talk about the other weapons now. When it comes to secondaries, it really comes down to preference. I personally recommend using a second dagger in case you get disarmed. However, the other weapons give you more options and more gameplay variety. The hatchet does relatively good damage when hitting opponents from the front, and it's fantastic for throwing as it deals around 62 damage to the chest. It's because of like this chop bonus. It's pretty good against Footmen, decent against Knights as well. It's my secondary recommendation if you're not gonna run double dagger. I highly recommend a hatchet. The short sword also it's pretty decent. It has longer reach compared to the dagger, at the cost of having lower damage. I don't exactly recommend the short sword, mainly because your DPS with this weapon is just not as high as the dagger or the hatchet, so I can't really recommend it. But if you're comfortable with the short sword, by all means, use it. The cudgel is for if you ever want to have that feeling of hitting someone with a wet fish, you pick the cudgel. Otherwise, I highly do not recommend you use this weapon. It just doesn't deal enough damage. It's not great. Okay. For the primary weapon, for the other primary weapons, I haven't talked about the katars. You should definitely avoid the katars if you're a new player. Okay, they are extremely difficult to use, and that's something I cannot cover in this video. It's beyond the scope of this video. But if you do watch my latest live stream, the very final game, I do pop off with the katars. I think I got maybe 40 plus kills with them. Yeah, okay. It's not something that you can expect to do well with, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, let's move on to the throwing knives. Basically, throwing knives have three main uses, okay? The first is to harass and pick off weakened enemies. Look to throw the throwing knives at enemies that are running away or that are healing. If you can secure a kill with a throwing knife rather than using your melee, do it because it's less risky and it saves time. The second use of throwing knives is to punish people for throwing sloppy attacks at you. If someone throws an attack at you, you can often just walk backwards or dodge backwards and give them a free throwing knife to the face. That's if like the time and distance the attacks quite poorly. So I'm going to show you an example now. Alright, let's go. This guy's got a shield, so he's a bit dangerous. You can punish him for throwing out willy-nilly. Attacks like that, so you can definitely do that against opponents like that. Alright, we got a longsword. Mesa. We're actually trying to get close to him. Alright, and the third use for throwing knives is to trigger environmental traps. They'll allow you to basically get a lot of cheeky kills. So always keep your eye out for, you know, traps that are littered around the maps. They might be like burning oil candles suspended above your head. There might be like a bunch of barrels connected by like a rope, or maybe there's even like fish connected to a rope at the top of a pole. There are so many different traps in this game, and I'll just show you an example now. Alright, so you can use your throwing knives to trigger like environmental traps. For example, take a look at that thing. You can always just drop it on unsuspecting enemies, so always like keep an eye out for traps, basically. I think the final thing I really want to cover with the ambusher class is the bandage kit. The bandage kit is very simple to use. Once you charge it up, you can hold a total of 3 charges, so you can hold 3 bandage kits at one time. You press your ability key and you throw out a kit. If it lands on a teammate that's injured, they won't instantly heal, but they'll start healing up to full HP. If the kit lands on the ground and the teammate runs over it, they will also start healing as well until they reach full HP. As you can see, the bandage kit is really easy to use. If someone's on the ground and the knocks, just chuck them a bandage kit, it'll pick them right up and heal them back up to 100% HP. So it's pretty good. So I guess you also have access to 2 other things, the Leaping Strike attack and the Executioner perk. So for Leaping Strike, what it means is that when you run, once you have 2 chevrons on screen like now, you can press Q and to do your special attack, and you do a Leaping Strike and hit enemies for a lot of damage. I suppose you also have the Executioner's perk as well, so opponents are never down, they're always killed by melee hits, so there'll never be those situations where you hit someone in the back and they drop to the ground and they can punch you and get back up, or they can be revived by teammates, which is pretty good, which means that you are really good at taking out really low HP enemies and ensuring that they're completely taken out of the fight. There's 2 types of positioning. There's strategic and then there's tactical positioning. In terms of the strategic positioning or your overall strategy, you benefit from playing around areas that are really wide open. so that allow you to move freely and dodge around when fighting. So for example, this area, it's really wide open. You have the ability to just run around, hit people in the back. There's some cover as well that you can like get behind to avoid like arrows from enemies, or to get away, hide. Areas that are not as good are tight and enclosed spaces. Like for example, fighting on the bridge. It's definitely not ideal. Yes, you can do it as an ambusher, but you're highly disadvantaged because there's nowhere to dodge. You can try to dodge left, but you're gonna fall off the bridge. You can go backwards, but you're probably gonna bump into teammates. You can't move around so freely. So objectives like the bridge here are not very good for ambusher. So we should try and avoid them if possible. But sometimes it's just not possible to do that. So you're better off just swapping over to another class. So the easiest way to explain tactical positioning is that you want to flank enemies, but not get flanked yourselves. Enemies that are isolated or ones that are fighting your teammates are prime targets to get backstabbed, really. If you see someone out of position or overextended towards your team, you want to exploit and destroy them. Unless you're in like a 1v1 duel server, you never want to take a fair fight. Be as dirty as you can and gang up on enemies and hit them when they least expect it. Remember that your class is specialized to hit unsuspecting enemies. So anyway, let's go look for an example about enemies that are isolated. Let's have a look at this guy. You definitely don't want to be someone like this, getting caught out, stuck behind enemy lines. Those guys, people like this, are prime targets to get backstabbed. Now this guy's overextended. He's gonna get caught out by like 3 guys here. So he's gonna die. If you're an ambusher, that's an easy throwing knife kill or easy backstab, basically. Alright. I hope that that kind of makes sense when it comes to like looking for targets that are isolated to seek them out and destroy them. Like that Agathian, super extended. This guy's super extended by himself as well. Very easy to gang up on and hit in the back. Alrighty guys, we're now going to jump into a full game. I'm going to do a commentary of what is going through my mind, just so you guys can see like what we've learned is put into practice, right? Okay, so obviously I'm going to be playing as the ambusher class. I'm going to be running double dagger. That's just my preferred playstyle. But as I said before, you can definitely use the short sword or the hatchet. They're both pretty good options as well. I wouldn't use the cudgel. Anyway, this map is the Trajan Citadel. It's a new map. It is quite claustrophobic. But we will have success on this very first point where it's very open. It'll give us lots of opportunity to run around and stab people in the back. The next objective after this will be on the bridge, so I'll show you how we can navigate that objective together. Even though it is extremely claustrophobic, we are highly disadvantaged when up against sorry, I don't know if you guys heard that, but there's a police chase going in the background. But anyway, when we're onto the bridge later, that's a very claustrophobic objective, but I'll show you how we can navigate that later. Okay, so first, let's have a look at who we can get. This guy is prime for a backstab. Actually, let's move back a bit. Grab this guy. That's a free backstab on him as well. So if we can just step backwards, see who is prime to get backstab like that guy as well. Always looking for these opportunities to stab people in the back. And we gotta get out of there. The guy's trying to chase us, so we can just chuck throwing knives. Our teammate's distracting him, so he's also prime for another backstab. Perfect. It's that simple. 4 kills right off the rip. You might say that the cheap kills, but at the same time, we are an ambusher class. We lost 1/3 of our health, but it's a good time to patch ourselves up because we might get one shot by like axes and stuff. See the shield? We can always pick up a shield, right? And we can press number 1 again to put it onto our back. That'll give us some passive protection in case we're ever running away. We don't get hit by projectiles in the back. This guy's isolated as well. We can probably grab him. That guy's low. This guy's also... Whoop, we got hit in the back. Let's move back and reconsider. This guy is free. We can probably get him. Nice. This guy's also isolated, so we can stab this guy in the back and then get out if we miss. We got him, so let's get out now. This guy's injured, so we can give him a health pack. We can pick up the health pack because it didn't land. Give it back to him again. Alright, this guy's isolated. Well, this guy can also get stabbed. He was aware, so we leave. we're out of throwing knives. Oh, we have a throwing knife here. We can finish that guy off. Not quite. Not quite. Oh no, we missed so many backstabs. We're out of here. Okay, that's what we get. We didn't time our backstabs right, so we died there. I mean, it is to be expected. You can't win everything, right? All right, so this next area is still quite open, so we can make the most use out of our toolkit and our speed running around and hitting people in the side. So let's do that. We have to be wary of the horses, of the enemy riders that are around. We probably grab that guy with a throwing knife. Oh, we hit his horse, didn't aim high enough. Grab this guy. That guy's low. Okay, teammate finish him off. This guy has his back turn. He no longer has his back turn. We're half dead, so let's move back and bandage up. There's also another resupply cabinet here as well, so we might as well grab a pack. Then we're gonna head back into combat. All right, so let's have a look about who are prime targets to backstab. Probably no one here yet. Let's have a closer look. The horse is coming towards us. We can actually get him now. Or not. Didn't realize he could attack us at that angle. Yeah, we can definitely harass him with throwing knives in case we need. There's another horse coming in. If he stops for a moment, we can hit him. Another backstab. Nice. 2 hits. Alright, this guy's a bit isolated. We can grab him now. We're a bit injured now, but he's low. We can get him one more throwing knife. Nice. We can heal up. Or we can just, yeah, give our injured teammate a pack. That horse rider blocked us. That guy was free. I don't think there was much explanation needed for that one. He was 3. Always keep an eye out about which teammates might need healing as well. This guy's isolated, so is this guy. We can grab this guy in the back. That's a free. This guy's also isolated, we can grab him now. Or we can throw other throwing knives. Okay. This guy's also free as well. We can grab him right now. This guy isolated, we can grab him. He's dead. Perfect. Oh. Enemy horse rider just got knocked down. We can grab him in the back. That's free. This guy's isolated. Free. This guy is about to stop on his horse. He got away. That's fine. Any injured teammates? No injured teammates right here. Not quite. This guy's extended. Okay, we're gonna head back. We got hit. There's no one to support us on the left and right. We move back a little bit. Wait for our friendly respawn wave to come. This guy's isolated. We can grab him. He's getting giga bullied. Injured. We definitely healed him. This guy's isolated. We can grab him. Keep stabbing him in the back. Perfect. This guy's also isolated. We can grab him. This guy's also isolated. Alright. This guy also isolated. We can grab him. We actually need to get out now. We're overextended now. We can grab this guy along the way. Now we can give a... Oh... We try to outrange the enemy. When they give a swing, we move backwards. And while they're swinging, we move back in to give him a stab. That would have killed him, but I hit him in the legs. So he was on 1 HP. So yeah, just stay aware of that. This guy is trying to go up and get rid of our ballista, but we can definitely harass him if we wanted to. If we were better at throwing stuff. Alright, so now we're on the bridge. We can give this guy a bit of a stab. Yeah, actually, we can't actually do much here. We can get those injured players with throwing knives, but we're definitely not that much of a use on the bridge right now. see what we can do around the sides. If there's anyone up here, actually. We're gonna replenish our throwing knives, yeah, in the meantime. But yeah, we're not actually that new. So this is actually a good time that if you're playing Ambusher, if you don't mind swapping off classes, you should swap because you're not much use on this objective. But we'll try and see what we can get done here. This guy's half injured. Let's just give him a pack. Alright, this guy's extended. We can give him a stab. Let's just hold block. We'll move back for half a second. There's another. We're stuck in the corner. I can't actually see anything. So this is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. So in these areas, you basically have nowhere to maneuver and move around. You're using like a little dagger. So every fight that we take will be extremely disadvantageous in a claustrophobic area. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. But we can't avoid it in this map. We just have to deal with it. Oh, this guy comes up to fight us. Okay, he threw out an attack willy-nilly. We can punish him with a free throwing knife shot. He turned his back to us. Free stab, easy kill, because our teammate distracted him. Lots of dirty combat tricks we can do in 1v1s. If anyone like attacks you and the attack has no chance of hitting, you take a back step, you chuck a throwing knife at them, and that's free chip damage. Ooh, like that guy. He do an attack, it was never gonna land. It was never gonna land, that one. The guy just has his back turned to us, so we can actually just stab him. Okay. Yeah, the guy's a bit confused. So it is what it is. Let's see opportunities to stab people in the back. Another one, that's another free one. That guy's low, so we chuck throwing knives in that direction. We might get someone. I chucked my thing by accident, my dagger by accident. So let's just grab a melee to use in the meantime. That guy's injured, so we can grab something, give him a heal. We're back and forth, trying to get in the stabs as we can. Try to find opportunities to stab people. Find opportunities to heal people as well. Choose a stab. It's getting a bit. Alright, so there's 3 there. We definitely don't want to take a 3v1. That's another dirty combat trick. You can charge up your special, and as they if they come around the corner, you might stab them in the face. That's something dirty that you can do. Definitely don't want to take a 2v1 here. So now we can use fast accelerations to actually catch these guys. Oh, okay, we died there. There were 4 enemies there. But if you do like a fast accelerated attacks, they are extremely hard for the enemy to block. So that's what we did there. Okay. Next. There is another guy here. Back turn to us. Free shot. That's what you love to see. Just like a whole bunch of backs turn to you. That guy's low. We'll finish him off. That guy's also low. If you can actually land our throwing knives. Yeah. Free kills basically galore. Guy's also low. Just barely missed him. That's alright. We're into our next position. The next objective now. There's a lot more movement that we can do around here, which is good for us. Might as well grab a shield while we're at it. Put it on our back. Took a free shot there. Might as well heal so we don't get one shot by axes and stuff. That guy's low. Definitely just. Gotta get out of here. We are very low right now. The guy's free for a stab. Not quite actually. That guy's low. Back in for more backstabs. A little trick that we can do actually is to just run circles, and we'll find opportunities to stab people as we run around in circles. There'll always be opportunities just to stab people. Oh, not like that. I don't know what happened there, bro. Give that guy a healing pack. Get ready to backstab this guy. Yeah, accelerated attacks are really good for when you're in those 1v1 situations. Anyway, there's nowhere for us to run. Anyway, these objectives are all blocked off, so we were gonna die there eventually. It was a fight to the death situation there. Alright, so this next era is the most ideal for us. It is very open. We can go in and out and just stab people as we please. But so far, all the kills have been extremely easy, very free. To be honest, we can start harassing people from distance here. That guy's low. We can actually grab him with a throwing knife. If we can actually throw properly. Yeah, there we go. That guy's also low as well. But I hit that teammate in the back of the head by accident. So it is what it is. They are primed for backflow stabs though. I timed that one a bit poorly. For free backstabs as we go. You can charge up specials as you're running away. You'll be fine. I think someone that needs healing. We need more throwing knives, so always replenish your throwing knives if you can. There's always opportunities to get people throwing knives as well. Oh, yeah, too much of a cluster there, cluster. Yeah, when it comes to like these objectives, just make the most that you can out of it by trying to find opportunities to backstab people, run in circles, and try to, you know, stab people in the back. But honestly, in objectives like that, you're better off just switching off to another class. There's a time and place to play ambusher. These objectives are not the time and place. Yeah, unfortunately, but it is what it is. All right, this place is really open, so I guess this is prime time to play ambusher. Just charge up our stab, trying to get that guy as he comes through. There's a guy coming around the side. You can actually probably grab him with a throwing knife. There we go. There's no running away from ambushers, bro. That's the benefit of like just playing this class. It's so impressive. Like no one can run away from you. You're always free to get people with throwing knives from wherever they are. Alright, let's go backstab this guy. Oh, I didn't do that right. I ran out of stamina. So I think one thing also to keep in mind is that how much stamina you have. You'll easily run out of stamina with a special attack heavy playstyle. So yeah, always be wary of that. All right, we're moving back to combat. Let's see any opportunities we have here. We could harass people. Right now. That guy's low. He's free. Oh, we actually need to go heal now. We're in like one-shot territory. Although these guys are free as they go to do the objective. I don't know how that didn't hit him, but that's what happened. Let's go look for a health pack actually while we're here. There should be a package around the side here that we can run towards. Yeah, there's one here. It's a bit dicey, but you can go grab it in a sec. Well, there's 3 enemies there. You can actually get this guy. Hit him with a special. Okay. There's like 5 or 6 there. That's a bit too many. Grab this guy though for sure. Alright, now that we've got healing. Put my shield away.
You but heads for the slaughter. Start
Got a bit of a dagger, a knife user. I think that's the one weapon that's faster. That's faster than the dagger. Oh, these enemies that go in to do the objective, they're also easy stabbings. Also quite low right now. Still need a health pack. We'll find one eventually. Not yet. Now's not the time. Definitely pick up our teammates as well if they're injured. Oh, that guy definitely needs healing, but I missed my healing pack. Okay, now we can give him a healing pack. This guy's also free as well. Oh, I needed that healing pack. That's alright. See if we can get healing over here. Oh well, I accidentally chucked my my dagger, but I need that back. But this is not a good time to grab anything. Yeah, these guys, three throwing knife kills basically, if you can get them. Oh, beware of kicks as well. Kicks may slightly move you out of range of slashes. Alright, now we are King Malric, so I guess that's the end of this. That's the end of this. We are now King Malric. Well, it was that simple.
Malric! In the name of Argon, the first of his name, cast down your sword, or die in disgrace.
Alright, I guess we'll just play out the rest of this this objective. Call that a day. Well, this is actually my first time playing Malric, actually. So this will be interesting.
Your dismissal is the will of the people. It is my duty to bring them justice.
I have made for this kingdom.
You have sacrificed our very ideals for this illusion of security. For that, you must die.
Okay, I'm not a very good king, am I?
Malric, your ageist insults will not stay my hand.
I'm actually so bad at playing as the king today. Where's King Argon actually?
Oh, you petulant fool! It matters not who wins this day. You have hamstrung any hope of stopping Canosia.
My father looks down on you with pity and shame. How far you have fallen.
Oh goodness. Two and a half minutes for this. Where is King Argon? Is there even a King Argon, bro? I don't even know. Anyway, we just gotta stay near our teammates, and this objective is basically ours.
Join us in repelling the foreign horde. This is bigger than our petty squabbles.
The reign of the Mason Order ends here. Today, there is no stopping the will of the people.
Yeah, just gotta stay near our teammates and that's it. Stay near these banners. Free healing. How good's that? Minute 50 for this, bro. Serious? Is he down or? Oh, he just got tackled, bro. I mean, you just have to tank their attack, then you send the one attack back. And it's over for them, basically. Yeah, there's just too many banners, too much healing here. As long as I don't fall down, this game's good.
Butcher, these are Gathian pigs! Feel the might of the Mason Order!
I mean, only 10 seconds left. I don't think I can die. So...
It goes without
one more kill for the road. Extremely easy game there. Alright, 59-7. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed, hope you learned something, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The channel's growing quite nicely. We've gained like 700 subs in the past 5 or 6 months, so it's been great growth. I've been streaming a lot more lately. It's been fun playing with you all in the stream as well, and just learning play the game together. It's great. I like having this this really chill community. I'm starting to slowly develop. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.